Ta-da!
Hey, good evening, everybody. We're here. It is the SMUG Cast. This is Tim Chicago 99
And
and an I.
AA,
I
and
have an
AA,
I. I have an
IA,
I.
AA, IA. It's me. Hi,
Yes,
everyone.
AA is here with her I. And
Yeah.
tell us, my dear, what is that I going to do? Is it like an oracle or
Well, it could be. It could be.
yes?
This is what is called diamond art, or diamond art, or diamond painting, I guess. Can you see that?
Yes, I can
I got
see
a
that.
bunch of weirdo things rolling around here. I got these little pin thingies, and this one looks like a scepter, because, yeah.
Mm.
But you take these thingies, these little diamond shaped thingies, and this thingy here is sticky, and you stick them on there because, I'm five.
And you eventually get a picture out of it.
We'll get this picture, and you guys can't see this, but we'll get
And we
this
have
picture. It's really far away.
yes,
It's
and
like
we
it's like an Indian or a an Eastern motif. Let's put
yeah.
it that way.
See, this is a completed painting. See how it, a little bit of
Oh,
sparkle
you
in there.
got it in your room.
Yes. Then she just completed this like within the last few days, like earlier this week.
I
So yeah, it's a
started
very
I
cute
started it
painting.
in what, 2022,
Yeah.
yeah,
But if you
2021.
if you look closer, it almost looks like a pixelated computer picture. But actually it's a pretty neat effect when it's done.
Yeah.
And
So it's kind of like cross stitch, but it's shiny at the end, and you can't really tell at this point because this has got like some wrap on it to keep the stickies sticky.
yeah.
But you can see a little bit of it
Hi.
there.
Hey, Sarah's here. Hey Sarah, how you
Hey,
doing?
Sarah.
And
We should
she
have
says
Sarah on some night.
diamond painting is so much fun. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'm glad she enjoys it. I would probably be driven nuts by all the little plastic pieces because
Well,
it just
it can be a bit of a mess if you get up and you don't think about the
hi
stuff in
Mario.
the
Welcome to the
yeah.
show. Thanks for coming by. Thank you
Welcome,
for coming
everybody.
by.
Welcome.
So
I've decided to exile myself to the Anar, whatever this is.
the Anarcham.
Yeah, the Anarcam. That's it.
So
Sure.
yeah, we've been kind of on a thing with crafting and arty stuff. And we can
Yeah.
get back to that in a little bit, but we need to talk about
Yeah.
Nancy because this case is
Every,
officially driving me up a wall.
People should talk about Nancy. Nancy seemed like a lovely lady.
Well, yeah, she does, and not taking anything away from Mrs. Guthrie or Savannah. I mean, I've
Hmm.
never watched the Today Show. I only know her through her name through hearing
Yeah.
it here and there, and probably seeing some news reports by her in the past. And I'm not going to say anything negative about that. So
Hmm.
the theories are abounding. Okay, we've got everything from a false flag government plot to the family did it. And the Pima County Sheriff has said the family is not suspected. They've been cleared.
Hmm.
At least that's what they're telling us.
Would you explain to the fine, lovely folks at home who aren't familiar with this case who Miss Guthrie is?
So Nancy Guthrie is Savannah Guthrie's mother. Savannah Guthrie is a anchor on the NBC Today Show. She has been off the Today Show for a few weeks. I guess she had some sort of surgery, so was recuperating, and she was due to come back and go to the Olympics
Hmm.
just about when her mother was kidnapped. So
Right.
the Pima County Sheriff Chris Nanos said on Monday, the family has been nothing but cooperative and gracious. And our victims in this case to suggest otherwise is not only wrong, it is cruel. Okay, so lots of speculation going on that it's the son-in-law Tommaso Cioni, who
Is that his name?
yes,
Okay.
some outlets have been referring to him as Neckbeard.
Yeah, Tommy.
Apparently, because of the beard he has, I'm not gonna criticize.
Speculate.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Are you
uh,
jealous?
no, because I look stupid
Kidding.
in a beard. Just take a still picture of me and then color in a beard, and you'll say, "Oh my God, no." So,
Okay,
um,
I'm listening. Sorry.
so the investigation, depending on who you listen to, and depending on which true crime individual you're following here on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
is either incompetent, stupid, or a combination of both. There are
Yeah.
a lot of things that have not been, according to some, that have not been investigated, have not been run down properly. But it's all fine and good. We all sit here behind our cameras and do the Monday morning quarterback thing.
Yeah.
My speculation, my theory on this case is really pretty
Mm-hmm.
straightforward. This was a ransom grab. It was a cash grab. They
Yeah, I would agree.
somebody figured they were going to get Nancy Guthrie, leave a
Mm-hmm.
note behind, hold her for maybe 12 to 24 hours, figuring the family would want to pay up right away because their mom,
Right.
the woman is ill. She's frail.
She's elderly. Yes.
She's elderly. She's got mobility, or she has mobility issues. She's on medication. She has a pacemaker. So they figured 12 to 24 hours, leave a little ransom note. The family will lose their mind. Oh, here's your money, kind of thing. And then boof, they're gone.
Right.
But something happened where I believe, and this is my opinion, I have no proof whatsoever. I think Mrs. Guthrie, due to the stress and the trauma of being kidnapped, probably died.
Passed away. I would agree.
Away.
Yeah,
And
I would agree.
that threw a wrench into their plans. So now what do? They were 41 minutes in that house, probably because they were trying to decide how to remove the body and do something with it.
Agreed.
And so far, no suspects. There's one suspect is apparently a lot of people are, other than Tommaso, even though they've been cleared, there's some who are not buying it, and that's their opinion. But also one of his band members supposedly is suspected in this, and then I don't know his name. He's the drummer.
I made the point that I think it's the drummer and the bass player, because the bass player never goes anywhere unless the drummer has the band.
Well, yeah, that's true based on your band experience.
Yes.
So it's let me bring it up because I'm technologically inept today.
Yeah.
It's this gentleman. I don't know his name. I'm not passing judgment or saying this is the guy, but this is what some people are suspecting as.
Is it the guy with the thing on his lip?
Yeah, with the
It's sad. He's kind of cute otherwise.
Oh, really? Okay.
What?
Yeah, apparently
I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry, I can't.
Apparently, this man, and I don't have the close up because really, who wants to look at a lip behind a mask? Not me. I'm sorry, I don't.
Yeah.
But he's got a little scar apparently right here, and in the close up of the masked individual in the camera, that apparently matches up.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, that would make some sort of sense from a forensic standpoint, I guess, but really, that's very little to go on.
Yeah.
But then cases have been broken on less. So let's keep that in mind.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes all it's taken is a receipt and it blows a case wide open. I mean,
yeah.
I've been told. So, yeah. So and to be a little bit macabre, because that's what I do.
You are. Yeah.
Times. Yeah. I think we are going to wind up, the case is going to lose steam over the next week, in my opinion. Probably.
You think?
Unless there's a major break. Who are we not tired of it? I mean, Fox.
Well, you're here talking about it.
Exactly right. Are we not tired of it? Here I am yammering about it. But Fox News has been like wall to wall with this since the disappearance. I haven't watched it, so I don't know. I'm going what other people say.
Yeah.
And so the case may fade away from the public view for a little bit, and then in a couple of weeks or a week or so, they'll probably wind up finding her remains in the desert somewhere.
I will say one thing, and that a lot of people have raised speculations, and I use that term politely because we're very adamant about, oh, this is political. It's all political. It's like, come on, people, come on. It's not political.
Look, I take calls from customers who try to make a tech support call political, please.
Well, you didn't think it was political, did you?
No, because it's like, I'm sorry, I'm forbidden to speak about politics in this job. Find a forum on Facebook for this, or Reddit, or scream from the rooftops. I don't care, but not on my phone.
Are you actually allowed to say that?
I tell them that I've gone so far as to say this is a tech support call, not a political forum if somebody keeps persisting.
Wow.
We're not supposed to. And if they North Star the call or listen to it, and we're
The
talking
power.
politics with somebody and we're arguing, which is going to happen, that's
Yeah.
it. You're done. That's going
The
to,
power.
that is
Makes
a,
you
that is a,
very,
that is a
very
compliance
scary.
violation. And that is, at least it's a write up. And I don't need
Mhm.
that trouble. I really don't.
I don't need you people. Oh,
So anyway, back to
I'm
everything
guessing stuff
that's
will
going on
will.
with this. And
Yeah.
there was apparently a report that some woman named Kayla Day, who was arrested by,
She's not a relative.
she's not a relative, but it was everywhere for a few hours the other day on Twitter. This is Nancy Guthrie is her aunt, or excuse me,
Was.
something like that, or whatever. And then it comes out that that's not the case. But there's also accusations that the sheriff doesn't want to work with the FBI because the FBI is part of the feds and the Fed is part of Trump. And,
Oh, come on.
well,
It's
but that's what
ridiculous.
everybody's saying. I don't know. I'm not going to speak either way, but it seems like this investigation is they find a glove 12 days after going through the crime scene. They let a pizza delivery guy walk through the crime scene and knock on the front door.
Wait. That was my theory. Is I said it was the perfect crime. It was really the pizza man because he's already been there and he goes back to see the scene of the crime. But it doesn't matter because he's already been there. So they've got to say, "Oh, well, he's already here."
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And well, no, that's okay. So I mean, you're supposed to, is from what little I know about policing and law enforcement from my time as a 911 operator, you're supposed, and watching Law and Order on TV, because I got the Law and Order law degree.
I watched Tommy.
Oh, you watched Tommy, so you've got the.
I watched the Lifeboat. Yeah, Tommy's a criminal. He knows everything.
Yes, he would be the guy to talk to. Anyhow,
Ex-criminal
who hasn't been in the life for a while. What was I going to say? So you're supposed to secure the scene. If the scene is an active crime scene, there should have been officers there 24/7, making sure people, content creators aren't running around with their cameras.
That is true. I would agree.
From what I've read and from what I've heard, the crime scene was anything but secure. So who knows what's been tainted? I mean, they found a glove 12 days after the investigation started. How do they miss that? How did they? And they found DNA on the glove, but it's inconclusive. I don't know.
Hey, Tim.
Yes, dear.
Hey, tainted crime. I want to run away. I want to taint. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Gloria Jones. Sorry.
So that's where we're at, and my prayers and everything are for Nancy's safe return. Although I think the odds are very, very slim that there's going to be one.
Hey,
and
Tim,
for the
guess
family,
what?
because they're going through a lot right now. Yes.
Guess what?
Okay, what?
Guess what just fell down? The light.
The light. Isn't that?
I'll get it. I'll get it. Keep talking because I can hear you. You sound great. Okay. Keep going.
Oh, thank you, dear. So, over this past week, I have started my own channel.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
You can
Talk about it.
You can come and watch me draw. I do drawing stuff.
Yeah, he does.
It's a lot of fun. I don't know if anybody's out there has heard of Zentangle, but it's some of that.
He Tim Tangles.
Yes, I do. I Tim Tangle because you know what? That's what I gotta call it.
Yeah.
You
know what? I'm a college graduate. Did you know that?
Yes, I know you are a college graduate. I'm very familiar with your college graduate status.
I am because things come up and I have to assure people, hey, college graduate.
I'm a college grad.
That's right. I actually know how to do things in theory on paper.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So
keep talking.
Yeah, so I've been doing the thing, and it's been a
Thing.
lot of fun. And
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to show my channel here.
You are? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry. I'm trying to get this light back on here because I'm a college graduate.
oh, here it is.
I don't hear you, babe. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
You hear the piano music?
No, hon, I can't. You have to
Okay, let
poke
me.
the thing that
Yeah,
says show audio or
let me
audio
share the
is
screen.
okay. I do. I want to.
So this is me. This is the thing. Music
Got my
thoughtfully provided by AA.
me? Is it me?
Yes,
Is it me?
yes, it's you. It's
Yay!
you. So
Oh yeah, it's dopamine.
yeah, and so this is what I do. It's relaxing. Just watch me draw. I've got 2 videos up. Another one coming
It
probably
is
by
nice.
tomorrow afternoon. Probably another one by Wednesday night, or maybe even Wednesday morning. I don't Thursday morning rather. I got to see how the
I really enjoy it.
and I yeah, obviously I have to speed this up when it's playing back because otherwise you'd be sitting here for 2.5 hours watching this. Not sure everybody wants to sit there for 2.5 hours.
Sure they do.
Um, but yeah, so you can watch me draw and color and try to make everything look pretty and so
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying it. It gives me a chance to be creative and because this is something I've kind of drawn like this off and on since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Just drawing shapes and angles
Stuff.
and stuff. And but I haven't really done anything like this in years and years. So this has been kind of cool to be back to this.
You could say it's your next evolution.
Yes, it is my next. I'm expanding.
Are you going to grow fins and stuff?
Am I going to grow fins?
Yeah.
No, I
Oh,
no, I don't. I don't.
wings.
Wings? No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Aw.
Probably not going to be growing wings either. But
Aw. All right. Well, I'll deal with it.
so yeah,
Tell them what the
that's.
channel is.
So you're going to make me go back and look at it. Okay, it is
What's the name of your channel?
Tim's Drawing Room. That's what I called it.
And we would love it if you guys would stop by and offer Tim a nice little subscribe and like and all the cool stuff because it really is a relaxing video. It's a nice time and I
Mhm.
really enjoy it.
And these things take about 2.5 hours to complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily. Um,
Well, I know you were out here for a while working on the last one.
this one was about an hour and a half. The bigger one I did that I posted the other day, that was a 2.5 hour project.
Yeah.
And I don't do it all in one sitting. You can see where it's edited together. Add
We
the
don't care.
music, kind of do some other stuff to it, speed it up,
Yeah.
add some elements for the subscribe and like and stuff like that, and
Hmm.
and then post it. And sometimes it makes for a late night, but it's fun. I enjoy it. It's
Yeah, it's a nice creative outlet.
yep,
And
and
I get to paint the backgrounds now. He's
yes,
allowing me to paint the backgrounds. He's left me
yes,
alone with paint.
yeah. Which is, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever lived with her, you would know what kind of problem that could cause.
Yeah.
Leaving her alone with paint. Speaking of paint, what are
Yeah.
those channels that do the pour, with the pour paintings?
I'm sorry?
The YouTube that we watch, where the artist does the pour paintings, where they just dump the.
Oh, I thought you meant for poor people, like people who have no
No,
money.
no,
Sorry.
no.
Yeah, they do these paintings, and I don't know what they're called, but like they will pour a ton of paint like into a paper cup,
Yeah, and
and then
they kind of layer it. They don't mix it up, and then they pour it out onto canvas where it
Tim
kind of
loses his mind. He
it's
can't handle
paint.
it.
Paint
He,
is everywhere.
I see him over there, and he's like,
I'm
wringing
like,
his
oh, this.
hands together,
Yeah, it's
like,
like, oh, this
oh
is
my
cool.
God,
This is cool. This is she's dumping paint everywhere.
yeah. So
I
I
mean,
see you over there, and I know that you're losing your mind, and you're just not saying anything. I'm laughing my
they
ass off.
they turn out pretty good. I mean, really kind of some really like psychedelic vibes with some of these paintings. But
Yeah,
man,
some
I
of them
see
do.
the paint runs over the side of the canvas, pools on the table they're working on, and I'm sitting there
I,
going, wipe it up, wipe it up, wipe it
I
up.
like the ones where they add the silicone drops
Yes,
to
those
them,
look cool.
and the ones that they use the combs and the
Mhm.
Q-tips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lawnmowers, Q-tips, rakes, your
yeah, all
various
of it.
yard implements.
I'm into
Yeah.
all of it. All of the
Don't they use
implements of destruction.
don't they use like a pasta, not a pasta strainer, a
Oh yeah, a colander.
yeah, they use a colander, they've used combs, they've used forks,
Hmm.
Q-tips, all manner of things to create a painting. And to be honest, they turn out pretty good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a creative thing. It's all subjective, you know.
Yeah, and then there's the other person who like squeezes the tube of acrylic paint onto the in blobs on the canvas and then just starts
Hmm.
painting it around. That's not as bad. I can deal with that. It's the pouring. I don't know why that is so. It's a thing with me, but
It feels a bit wasteful, doesn't it?
yeah, it does. It feels a bit wasteful. It feels like it's a mess. And of course, I'm not Mr. Neat Freak by any just let me look at The Office, and by any stretch of the imagination, but
Hmm.
there is just something about poured paint that just I look at that and go, no, who
Well,
cleans that up?
I want the black background, and I want to do like neon colors. They never do any colors. Like they got a good color scheme going, and it's all earth tones, and then they add something really wild, like peanut butter yellow or something weird. But it's fun to watch, though. I mean, just to see what people are coming up with. I also like the one where they use the hair dryer
Oh
to
yeah, I've
blow the
seen
paint
that.
across the
Yeah,
canvas. Yeah, that's always fun for me.
should get an
And,
air compressor. Get an air compressor and see what happens. I bet that'd be fun.
well,
Paint
yeah, I suppose it would. It just, people, if, this is from,
the home.
necessity of people don't have a lot of those items.
Well, yeah, but an air compressor just blow it all over the room, or a
But
leaf blower.
everybody has a hair dryer for the most part.
Yeah. Use a leaf blower because then you'd paint the entire room.
Well,
That'd be
that's a great idea.
that's the splatter painting all over the walls.
Well, why not just finger paint it then?
Yeah, okay. If I wanted to look like I just walked out of the rubber room, yeah, that would be great.
I like to be
Tim,
back in
that's
kindergarten.
some days we are, aren't we?
Well, I've never left
The,
really.
your room looks so finger painty. Are you okay? Yeah, I can see that happening.
Is your name in your jacket?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Nice, nice.
I
Mine
am
too.
I was in a mood today when I was at the grocery store getting some of the necessities of life.
Say it's not so.
Yeah, right. Me in a mood at the grocery store. Me in a mood in general, right?
Yeah.
I so bad. I was struck by this desire, no, this urge to go to the customer service desk and
And
ask
complain.
them a question. And then when they replied to me, I was going to go, "Do you know who I am?" And they would say, "Well, no,
No.
I thought you would because I don't know who I am, and I'm looking for my name in my jacket and I can't find it."
Oh yeah, aren't you that guy that died yesterday?
I'm the guy that died yesterday, but nobody told me about it, so here I am.
Nobody told you. Yeah,
Nobody told
nobody
me.
told you. That would be a great comedy. You know that people have probably already tried that.
Yeah, people have already tried that. Speaking of, and this is a way off topic because we're veering
Hmm.
off into, your brother-in-law is the filmmaker guy,
Yeah,
Mr. Mike Spiner.
Spigner
Spigner.
with
Okay.
a G.
G and
He is award winning,
yes, he is.
sir.
He's award winning. Yes, he is.
My brother-in-law is an award winning film guy.
Yeah. So
Director.
when I am alone with my thoughts, which is
Yeah,
something you should not allow,
yeah,
you know this.
yeah.
I'll just preface this with I hate horror movies. I always have. I don't
Same.
like
I don't like
them
them either.
one bit.
Same. The
But
fat person always gets it, and that pisses me off.
But if I'm sitting there thinking, letting the creative run amok in my head,
Yeah.
if I'm not thinking of something to write
Mhm.
I've come up with some ideas for horror movies that,
Oh Lord.
yeah, and I just kind of am like, wait a minute, I
Oh
just
Lord. Yeah.
thought,
Oh, let's hear it. What do you got?
okay, this is it. We have a person, most likely a man,
Yeah.
who is either the owner of or in charge of a
Yeah.
hospital
Uh-huh.
where the infirm or people who are on life support,
Drugs.
bedridden,
Oh.
or that kind of thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
being taken care of.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's more not really a horror movie. Maybe it's more of a psychological thriller.
Same thing.
And guess how these people wind up in this gentleman's hospital?
Rodents bring them?
He put them there. And why did he put them there, you
Ah,
ask? Because
nice.
he is
I can appreciate that.
he's kind of the dark avenger, if you will. And
Oh,
instead of
okay.
killing those that he deems not worthy, somebody,
Uh-huh.
he finds the neighborhood bully or the problem person at work or the loan shark who rips people off, the bad people in society.
I've
And
heard of those. Yes.
yes, and instead of killing them, which would be expedient, no.
He
He
wants entertainment.
he just wants them to suffer. So
Yeah, he wants entertainment.
he just injures them in a way that they are conscious, but they cannot
Do
move.
you think you're the first person that's thought of this,
No,
Timothy?
I'm not the first person who's thought of it, but the fact that I thought of it kind of like,
Where was your head this week? Jeez.
I think it packed up and left on vacation. I'm really not sure anymore. I mean, my
Yeah.
mind wandered and it never came back. And and I remember I spoke to you of another idea I had.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Remember the one I was talking about where there's a war, okay, because war is my hobby.
I remember everything you tell me.
Yeah. See, I knew because you got a mind like a steel trap, my dear. And
Something.
it was about his neighborhood is devastated. His family's casualties, if you will.
Yeah.
His house is heavily damaged, but he carries on like it's a regular day. Everything's normal. So he's
He's optimistic.
no, he's highly delusional. Optimistic would
Ah,
be being kind.
okay.
And there's fighting going on around him, and there's fires,
Mm-hmm.
explosions, and machine guns, but he
Mm-hmm.
carries on. He's out watering his lawn. He can't water his lawn because the water's gone. You know what I mean? So all that stuff. So I
Yeah.
started to write that story,
Nice.
and it got real dark real fast. I said, "Nope, can't do this. Can't
Oh,
do this.
wow.
This is way too much for me to continue on. So we'll just shelve this project until I'm suffering from dementia or something and try to write it again. I don't know."
Yeah, it'll come back up if it's a good idea.
Yeah, and it
Kind of like those 20 years, when we were apart.
yeah, the 20 years where we didn't, anyhow. Yeah, right. You've totally
Yeah.
lost me, my dear. I need a roadmap to get back to this conversation.
I'm sorry.
No.
Am I? It's a
Um
mystery.
so yeah, so I get creative. When my mind is on idle, it's things start happening up there and
Yeah.
things. So yeah, I'll start writing a story because something will cross my mind. I mean, I will see an everyday scene happening in front of me and I'll write a story in my head about it.
Yeah, same.
Like you're looking out at the street and you see a car go by and you see another car go by and you're like, I wonder what they're up to. I wonder where they're going. I know they're on their way to see their mother who just bought them a surprise birthday present and they get run over by a train on the way there and it's a tragedy.
Wow. Really?
No.
Jesus. You get on me for making up weird stuff.
I said that because I wanted to see what kind of reaction I got out of you.
The only difference between us, sir, is that I actually know how to use AI and implement mine. If you did, I mean, I don't know what to say on that.
Well, I use AI a little bit at work, and that's enough for me.
Yeah, you're not an AI. You're not an AI guy.
Because
I am.
I don't want to disparage our artificial intelligence overlords because Lord only knows they'll come for me one day.
Yeah, and you know what? I have the best time with AI because I can rule the galaxy as I intended
Mhm.
that way.
I just daydream that I
So yeah,
rule the galaxy. I mean, I don't need AI for that.
I know, but it makes it more, what's the
Yeah,
word? Not
more
vivid, more, but it
tangible.
corroborates my fantasy. There you go. That's
But
it.
so yes, the creative things start flowing into either that or it's song lyrics or it's
Mm-hmm.
melodies that come up in my head. And I haven't the faintest idea how
Same.
to put them to way to make them, so I
Well,
could do it for you so you could flesh it out and make it more.
well, you've heard mine. I mean, you've heard my weirdness that happens at 4:30 a.m.
Yes, I have. I've heard your weirdness that has happened at 4:30 a.m. And
Yes.
uh I was gonna, here, hold on. Let's see if I
Half
can
of it, none of you guys ever hear because
let me see
there's
something.
a big divide between those of us who do AI music and those of us who don't. Oh, hey,
Whoa. I
what
know. I
happened there? What
my
happened there?
phone cable is in the way, I think.
Oh no, how did that happen? I just want to say for the record, and I've told people this before, and people just look at me because as soon as they find out, I tell people, my husband plays guitar, and they said, "Oh wow, that's perfect for you." And I said, "You know what? I did not know until about 5 years before we got together, and we've known each other now for going on what 26 years." Never mind, he's not listening.
Oh no, I heard you. Well, I thought I've told you a couple of times that I
No, you never did. I never knew until you
play
said one day.
guitar.
You said one day you called me all excited and you said, "I got approved at Guitar Center for a credit card," and it's like, okay, why? I thought, oh my God, he's going to buy me something. Oh, true love and all that. But no, he's like, no, I bought this guitar. And I said, I'm sorry? Never knew. Never knew. Seriously.
Well,
It's weird.
yeah. Well, I also play drums too, but the drums are packed away indefinitely until we can figure out a place to put them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I know that you enjoyed them in our other place.
Okay, so there we are.
Yeah.
So, and I was
And
trying to.
what's your favorite song to play
What is my favorite song to play?
currently?
I've been working a lot on "Hot Blooded" by Foreigner.
Oh yeah. Did you know how to do the solo? It's one of my favorites.
The solo, yeah, we'll get to that. One of my favorite songs to play. Oh, I like playing "Surrender" by Cheap Trick.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. "Smoke on the Water" too, but you hate that, so we won't.
Oh, if I were closer, I'd smack you. What about Collective Soul? Put in some good
Better
stuff.
now. I like "Better Now."
Better Now is good. Better Now is good.
Better Now is fun to play, and
You've redeemed yourself.
ROCK in the USA by John Cougar only because I like the chord pattern. It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
and Small Town is one of the ones I used to know because I took lessons years ago and learned a bunch of stuff.
yeah.
Small Town is one I used to know. I was working on Camera Eye by Rush, and then I stopped working on it. See, because I'm all over the place with my guitar. I know music a little bit, and I know what I'm doing with the instrument,
Hmm.
but scales are just
I hate scales. I hate
yeah.
it.
And I like backing tracks because I like to solo along with them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ask me why I hate scales, Tim.
why do you hate scales?
Back in the day, imagine it. Imagine it. That's my Wayne's World back
Mm-hmm.
back music. Back in the day when when I chose to go, I'm sorry, to music school, the first week I was there, they handed out the syllabus.
Oh boy.
Syllabus said, yeah, the first week that you're here, you're going to learn a G scale in 5 different positions on the neck. And then the next week, we learned another key. And then the next week, we learned something else. And so basically, by the time we were done, the whole goal was to do the circle of fourths in 5 different positions around the neck nonstop.
Oh, wow.
And this is the fun part. One of the first things that they had us do is we had to do 28 G7 chords. In other words, G7 chord in 28 positions on the neck. And that doesn't mean get up, sit down, put your leg in the air. It's nothing like that. It's like you were only allowed to skip one string between.
Oh, wow.
So, and I actually did this, and my friends, because I don't drink, I never did, and I was always the designated driver. They took me to parties with my guitar back in the day and made me play these in front of the whole party. And people held out lighters and shit. It was phenomenal. So there's that college education paying off, ladies and gentlemen.
What scale am I playing now? Because I don't know.
A timonomical?
Yeah, that's it exactly. And of course, you got the modes. So you got iodian.
I don't do modes. I don't do modes. It bothers me a lot.
Here, this is me in scales. All right, see this note?
Yeah.
Pick a scale because it's in there. It's in the G minor. It's probably in there. D sharp is probably in there.
Modes are pretentious to me, and I don't do them. And I applaud those if that's what you want to do with your.
Oh no, I've looked at modes and it just all mashes together on the fretboard.
It doesn't do anything for me. I know that it has a choice. I mean, it has a place. Sorry, but I fail to get in with it.
You hit a note anywhere on this fretboard, and you're in one of the modes or one of the scales. Which one? I have no idea. But when you're playing, you're jamming along to a jam track, and if they're strumming along in like G like this, you can solo in the notes here, and you come up the front fretboard, and you're up here, and then you can kind of go in between, and you can hear what sounds good and what doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
So, and my other guitar has a light up fretboard, so you can see the scales. Yeah, you can see the scales, and I got something on there called Fret Zealot, and it's kind of useful because it lights up all your frets and it shows you where the notes are for the scale, so you're.
Can you show us?
No, it's got to charge it up and put it back together.
I had a ukulele that was like that one time.
Yeah. Whoa. I tuned this up the other day.
Yeah, I say that all the time. It was in tune the other day when I played it, and then, I don't know what happened. If you knew, Peggy Sue. What?
Oh. John Cougar Mellencamp.
Oh, yeah, that's where I was going with that. Yeah. Can you play fish heads?
No, I can't play fish heads.
Oh, damn.
And this is my Gretsch hollow body. It's a very nice guitar. It's a little dusty, and it's got to be cleaned up, but I love it. This thing has got, when you're playing it, through my headphones, this thing has got sustain for days.
Yeah.
Some of the notes, it just holds it, and it's like, wow.
Is it like Nigel's guitar where he's like, you could just hold that thing and it goes, and you come back and then,
It's like the end of,
annoying.
What's the Beatles song that has the piano at the end? They always referred to it as the note that goes on forever.
Oh, the Day in the Life?
Yeah, Day in the Life. There's a studio. There's still a microphone on a piano in a studio in England, and that note is still playing because it's forever. So when you hear the song online or on the radio, you hear that. Never mind. Speaking
of the Beatles and those associated with same, I bought Julian Lennon's most recent effort.
Yes.
And I haven't gotten done with it yet, but so far it's pretty good. And for me, I find that he's a hit or miss. Like I love his stuff. I either really love it so much or it's not really for me. So far, I haven't found anything that's made me kind come over to you and say, "Listen to this. You got to hear it." But I'm still working on it. I'm still working on Daryl Hall's latest album, which I think is probably a year or two old at this point.
Yeah.
Somehow I missed it the first time around. It's pretty good. He works with Dave Stewart of the Eurythmics.
Mix, yeah.
Yeah.
And
There are a couple of really, maybe three good songs on it that stood out to me. But would highly suggest that. It's not a big budget project, but it's Daryl Hall. Come on.
yeah, and it's
You don't get any sexier than that. The man's 90 years old practically, and he's still sexy.
I was talking when I was getting my coif today.
You did.
You appreciate that.
I did.
We were talking.
Yeah.
It's the lady who was doing it is probably right around our age because she's got a daughter in her
You mean
30s.
your age? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry, not the youngster that you are. I apologize.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
So we were talking about because they had the classic rock station on around here, the Cincinnati one in Cincinnati, and they were playing
Right.
they were playing Boston more than a few.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for my turn, and this kid is kind of sitting there listening, and he's sort of like, "Wow, who are these guys?" And I said, "Oh, that's Boston."
Really?
I said, "Boston." I said, "You know what?" I said, "This song is 50 years old this year."
Wow.
Yeah, and then that struck me. It's like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
My brother had that album, and I played the living heck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I told the kid, I said, "Yeah, look him up on iTunes. Boston. It's the name of the album. It's self-titled. Rock and Roll Band, Peace of Mind, More Feeling. There's a whole bunch of great tracks on there."
Yeah, they got some good stuff.
Getting my hair cut, and we were just talking about. I mean, back in the 80s when we were in high school and in the 70s when we were kids, 50-year-old music at that point was from the 20s and 30s.
The ink spots.
The ink spots in ragtime in
Ragtime is good. I like ragtime a lot.
in the 1920s jazz and things like that.
Yeah.
So here I am listening to songs that I listened to in high school and in grade school and stuff that was in my brother's record collection. We're talking 45 and 50 years old, between 40 and 50 years old for a lot of these songs. And they played Paula Abdul a couple of songs later. That song is 30 some years old now.
Mm-hmm.
And it just blows my mind when I sit and think about how
old we are. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, how old we are, because you know what? And then when I see folks older than me, like in the grocery store, and 40, 50 years ago, these men and women were in their 20s and 30s.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, I saw something on YouTube. Nancy Wilson of Heart.
Yes.
Is it Wilson, right?
Yes.
She was being interviewed by the guy who was the leader of Smashing Pumpkins. He's a pretentious a-hole, which is why I don't listen to him. Yeah. And she's looking dreadfully experienced. Let's put it that way. Okay. I hate to be the one to say that because I ain't no prize myself these days, but she's looking dreadfully experienced. Let's put it that way.
Not aging well?
I think she's led a wild life and it's showing.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's not much tread left on those tires.
Well, I got to, hats off to the woman. Goodness sakes.
Yeah. And what is she? She's pushing 80?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
I know Ann's getting up. Ann's in a wheelchair nowadays, I think.
Well, Phil Collins is he's pretty much confined. Is he confined to a wheelchair? I do remember reading that he has now got, and it's not because he's terminal or anything like that, but he has in-home care now because he needs that much help. I mean, the man is 75 years old and he can't even lift a drumstick at this age, at this point, because of all of his back surgeries and whatnot.
Yeah.
And apparently during his day of his solo career and when he was with Genesis, good old Phil drank a bit. So
good old Phil.
Yeah, good old Phil. Hey man, don't disparage Mr. Collins. That's my guy.
I still want to know, what was it, the question about the man on the corner?
Yeah, what about it? What about the man on the corner?
He keeps talking about the man on the corner. He's got
Right.
a problem with the man on the corner, but he never tells us really why.
Oh, it's a lonely man on the corner. And
He needs to leave off.
well, it's like a monkey on your back, you need it. And do you love him enough to leave it? I mean, that's what it's all about.
Okay, it is. All right, good to know. Good to know.
Like a lonely man there on the corner. What he's waiting for, I don't know.
Yeah, he never knows. So why the hell is he taking liberties with trying to think about it? Because you
Well,
know what, that man might not really like that, or he could be dead by now. Who knows?
but if he doesn't like it, he can sue. But see,
His estate can sue. Yes.
that's where it goes back to when I see something like and I make up the story like a man standing on a corner. I could come up with something in my head about what it's all about. And
Somewhere there is some dude in a bar somewhere trying to impress women. Is like, hey, that song right there, that Phil Collins song about the man on the corner? That was me.
yeah, I was the man on the corner. In 1978 when that album came out. Yeah.
I asked him if he wanted to talk to me, but he didn't want no part of it. So we'll get, I don't remember what I was thinking that day. So we'll never know.
Right. Well, so Man on the Corner, that was on Abacab, wasn't it? Or was it on Duke?
Sure, like I know that.
Well, you don't have to.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, I had a client a couple of days ago or last week sometime. Yeah, it all runs together for me, but it was Acu something, and I kept singing Abacab in my head. And then we had one. It was a charity in Chicago, Chicago. It was Bread for the City, and in my head I'm thinking, "Fool for the city!"
Bread for the city.
Yeah. I'm singing in my head like all damn day long. And as soon as I see the title of the thing in my file, it's like, "Fool for the city, bread for the city." Da, 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 da. Okay, go ahead.
So tell us what you're doing we've been watching you diamond paint here, my dear. And so tell us what you're doing.
I know I'm really slow at it right now because this is the first time if you had to help me, I wouldn't have got the camera even set up for this. I'm sticking these little thingies to the thingy. That's it. And it tells me what pattern, which one to pick, like by the symbol that's right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, could you guys see that? Sorry, I should have asked that like an hour ago. So right now I'm painting number 5. And I use the term painting. I'm putting little plastic thingies on the thingy. Come on now.
So what is the purpose of that eye painting? Just something interesting?
Listen, it's pretty.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It's pretty. Hold on. Let me close you up on this thingy here. It's hard for me to do this. Hold on. See that painting? That little thumbnail right there? That's what it is.
Okay.
It's just I like the colors of it. I love the earth tones. And it's got, I don't know, cool thingies. Look, it's got flowers. You can't see it. It's got flowers down here and stuff. And it's kind of hard to see because the plastic's on it. And I know that it probably reflects back, but if I go like this, then you could see it.
Yeah. And remember, kids, find a hobby because when you get old, you're going to need one. Even when you're young, or you can be like me and like reading.
Yeah,
books.
when they came in to take me away to the happy place last week or whenever.
Oh yeah, when we
they looked at all of our stuff on the table like we were like dealing in illicit substances or something, because we've got all kinds of stuff on the table that has like magnifying glasses and lights overhead, like we were diamond dealers.
Paramedic took a look at it. I think he's it's art supplies.
Oh, that explains it all.
Yeah, I mean, come on. They saw your harp, honey. They saw the cats. They didn't see the cats because they made themselves scarce.
Cats were nowhere to be found.
they looked around and they saw the stuff, and they're like, they just treated you like you had the allergic reaction you were having, and
Well, at least they did.
yeah,
I still think it was funny, and I was telling my father. My father is going through Alzheimer's, and he doesn't get a lot of stuff. But I told him the story that they kept asking Tim, "Are you sure you're her husband?"
yeah.
I thought that
Are
was
you
hilarious.
sure?
He's like, "Why did you keep asking him that?" I
Yeah,
said, "I
see the
don't
ring.
know."
Said, see the ringy ding right there. Do I need
Yeah,
to get my license? What do I got to do here?
you got a license.
Yes, it's a license to drive you crazy. Am I
Oh,
succeeding?
is that what it is? All right. I thought it was a license to get me caffeine-free Coke, which you're doing very well at, by the way. So thanks.
Oh, speaking of which, it's still down in the car. Oh no, I did bring it up, didn't I?
You did bring it up. It's right at the end of the aisle there, and Spike's been eyeing it. He wants to sit on it,
Yeah, of course he
but
does.
he's all weird. Who
Yeah.
knows?
So
But
we've been just been doing our thing around here.
hmm taking it a bit slow this week for me.
Well, you are feeling better. I hope.
It
At least
comes and goes. I feel kind of lightheaded some days, and unfortunately, I like this past week. I really wanted to sing some stuff because I felt really energized, but for whatever reason, I felt lightheaded doing it, so I couldn't. Um,
I was
nothing from me this week.
belting out a song in the car today, and I guess it was loud enough for somebody outside the car to hear me.
Oh
They
yeah,
were looking at me funny. It's like, hey man, come on, join in. You know the words. Let's go.
what were you singing?
Fields of Fire by Big Country.
I've never heard that.
You ever
I
heard
think
that?
the only thing I know by them is the self-titled song.
In a Big Country. That's a
Yeah,
great song. Fields of
it is.
Fire is good too. And
However, I prefer Crowded House, Don't Dream It's Over to that one. It came out
Don't Dream,
around the same time.
Don't Dream Is Over is a great song, but so is Something So Strong. Something So Strong is great.
Ooh, it's a nice song. I prefer Don't Dream It's Over.
Oh, I love Don't Dream It's Over. I think it's cool. And uh, God, I had a lyrical issue with when that song first
Oh
came out.
boy.
They're singing hey now, I thought it was heading out. I don't know why I
Nice.
did. One of my friends corrected me. My friend Carl's like, Tim, they're singing hey now. I'm like, oh.
I have heard that my favorite girl crush band, the Nelsons, have
Yes,
written a book because that's what you do, I guess, when you get to be this age.
yes.
And I found a short on Instagram where they were talking about it, and I have yet to read it. I don't know if I will. Um, I don't know. I probably will at some point. I just finished kind of leafing through John Cowan's book. If you don't know who that is, he was the lead singer of Newgrass Revival back in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
Another one of my favorite groups.
Calling Baton Rouge is a good song. I like that.
Yeah, that was one of their last ones, unfortunately, and I think they kind of called it after that. I think they all wanted to do different things. I'm not real sure about it. I don't really hear a lot about it, and I don't exactly go seeking because I'd like to remember it the way it is, So
And
yeah,
the other day I saw a blurb on Twitter about the Fifth Dimension. Remember
yeah. How
them?
was it? Yeah.
Who doesn't love? Uh,
Is
I
it is,
forget.
is that who did September?
No, that's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh
September's a
hell.
great. No, they did Up, Up and Away. My beautiful
Oh
balloon.
hell! I hate that song.
Okay, it's a cheesy song, and so is The Age of Aquarius. Both of them are.
Oh my god.
Age of Aquarius is a hippy dippy '70s love fest. Let's all,
Oh, I hate it.
but harmonies. Oh my gosh, those people sound awesome. I mean, Marilyn McCoo and the rest of them, they sound awesome. The harmonies are fabulous. What? Oh, I saw that. You ought to be ashamed, young lady. Tell
Well,
my mom
it's
I didn't marry a nice woman. She sticks up her middle finger.
Hey, you don't know
Yeah,
that was me. It could have been someone else. Look,
yeah,
there's no ring on his hand. It was someone else.
it was Spike. Spike did it. Spike
It was
always does.
Spike.
If we don't know who to blame, we blame Spike. And then
Spike
Spike looks
farts a
at us,
lot around here, and then he just leaves, and no one even knows it's him. Yeah.
he's sitting there, and all of a sudden this force is wafting over me. It's like, what the hell? Anyhow.
Well,
No,
you know what? You had a couple of good years before it hit you, so you know.
yeah, well, anyhow, yeah.
Yeah.
So I always like the harmony though, and then there was that other song they did, the "Won't You Marry Me, Bill," Wedding Bell
Oh, I
Blues.
hate that song.
See, I dig all these. I dig all these musty, dusty, moldy oldies from the cellar sometimes, and I'll play it for her, and she's like, "I'm gonna hit you." So in this house, music incites
Sometimes you don't
violence.
get a warning.
No, you're right, I don't. And getting smacked on the arm, it's like, what?
What I do? He's like, what I do? It's like, you play that stupid fucking song. I mean, that and when Glass Tiger comes on, it's a done deal. You're just
Come
gonna
on.
get smacked.
Thin
No,
Red
no.
Line, Don't Forget Me When
It's
I'm
a
Gone.
stupid name.
It's a good band.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. They
Well,
had
then
Brian
you know what?
Adams.
You enjoy that.
Yes, I do, and I will. And I'm going to play the hell out of them. So just you watch.
We'll play it on the days I'm not here.
I'll crank that bad boy up and be belting out the songs in the balcony while the neighbors throw tomatoes at me. It'd be a dream come true. Anyhow.
Well, if they're good tomatoes, yeah, it would be.
Well, yeah, because then I'd have plenty of tomatoes for my ham sandwiches, which would be really good.
Yeah. BLT.
Uh-huh.
I can sneeze.
Now does cheese belong on a BLT?
Hell no, it becomes a club.
No, it's still a sandwich. It doesn't transform into a club. It's still a
It
sandwich.
just so when bacon is added, it becomes a club. If there's bacon and another meat and some cheese in there, it's a fucking club.
Okay, well, if you're going to be
Hold on. Hand, thumbs up. Give it 2 nips up.
Because it was like an academic question the other day at work. Somebody asked it, does cheese belong on a BLT? And,
if you like it, it does.
It's right up there with is a hot dog a sandwich? Is it a sandwich?
It is not.
It's a hot dog.
It's a hot dog. Did you tell them about the hot dog thingy?
Oh, yeah. I got a Valentine's present for my beloved over here.
I got a VD gift.
She got a VD gift. Everybody.
That's what we call Valentine's Day, y'all. It's not anything weird, but we're 10 years old in our heads, so I have to call it that. So that's what I call Valentine's Day.
So yeah, I got her a hot dog. I got her a hot dog toaster, which works like a toaster. You put the hot dogs and buns in there, and it toasts everything, and it's really. And
Are you trying to tell me something? Are you making a euphemism here?
A euphemism? No, I'm not.
Okay.
And she got me this cute little book with kitties on it.
I did.
For drawing
For drawing his stuff.
For drawing
Hugh Art Drawing has one. He has like a very small little cute book, and I thought, oh, well, Tim would like that.
Yeah, so I doodle while I'm at work. I flip customers the bird. I make choking motions.
Yeah. I know it's serious when I hear you slap the desk, because we don't have we have different days off.
It's usually me just flipping my mouse in the air out of sheer frustration because I can't flip the desk, so I flip my mouse, or I'm sitting there pulling on this thing, and that's hard. We have different days off, so on my days off, I get to hear him at work, which for some reason makes me extremely happy. I don't know why. It's like, yeah, she's sitting out there in the living room watching YouTube or whatever, and she's sitting there, suffer, you bastard, suffer. No, I wouldn't think that. It's like, wow. There's more of the thing of, boy, I'm glad that's not me. I don't have to go to work today. It's kind of one of those. It's 8 weeks off, and because I was about to lose my mind on the job, and I come back and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I simply cannot do this anymore. So we're going to need to. What are you going to do? Well, I draw. Yes. Because you know what, like I was telling you the other day, I'd rather spend 10 hours working on show stuff for this and drawing pictures than sitting on the phone with customers.
Do you want to sell my picture of Jesus and the last snack?
Isn't that blasphemy at this point?
No, it is not. It's an appreciation for his snacking techniques. He took it to the extreme.
So you know the good Lord's going to be tapping you on the shoulder and saying, "Come with me."
Hey,
and taking the down escalator.
You could argue that Jesus began the snacking trend. You could argue that. There's evidence to prove it.
How could you argue that?
Because he made Jesus. What?
It's not me, God. It's not me. It's her. Just to deal with her.
God knows about me. He's made me.
Yeah. Yes, he did. So
he made my sense of humor. He's like, let's do something really wild and wacky and send it down there.
Yeah, and then he said, and I got an even better idea. Let's put these two together. We'll put these two together and then watch the fireworks or something.
I used to watch Inside the Actor's Studio, and the last question that the guy always asked was, that James Lipton always asked was, when you arrive at the pearly gates, what do you want God to say? What do you think God will say if there is a God? And I always thought God would look at me and say, well, that was interesting. So I don't know.
I get there and I think God would look at me, St. Peter would look at me and go, wow, you made it after all. Good on you. So
good job. Yeah, come this way. we have some words for you.
He looks at his sheet and he goes, you just barely made it, but yeah, you've got a place here.
Yeah.
That I'll never know, but yeah, come on. So
well, yeah, the Bible says that you should not be unequally yoked, and like I think that if one person believes, the other person like gets in, like a +1.
Yeah, is that the case? I didn't know that.
Even though I do believe in Jesus and I believe he's the Savior, but I'm more of a solitary worshiper. Let's put it that way. In my experience, I keep my exposure to man-made organizations limited. Put it that way.
Because it's all personal anyway. So, I mean, I miss the church community that I grew up in at St. Dom's in Hillside. I really miss that. It was a great church to belong to, really good community. My parents were very active.
Are you watching the comments, sir?
Am I watching the comments? Yes, I am.
Okay.
And there hasn't been any.
Tell everybody hi and tell them that, we love them and we want them to subscribe to us because it's fun to come talk to them.
Yes.
Can you guys hear me? It's fun to talk to you. We love it. Come subscribe. Hey, my channel hit over 500 subscriber peoples.
Yay.
I'm pretty happy about that because it took me a long time and I'm so glad to have you guys here, seriously. And to know that you kind of enjoy the SMUG Cast as much as we do is really nice as well.
We like putting it together. We love sitting here just talking and sharing.
Because Tim and I, basically our whole relationship has been in 2 rooms for most of our relationship. So this is kind of like a second nature for us. In fact, some days I prefer it to be that way. I meant that with love.
I know.
Love.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, we are at that time, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
we're a little bit over, but who cares? We're having
fun. Well, I got to get up to turn the thingy off.
So we thank you all for coming. If you're watching us on the replay again, we thank you very much for being here. We love you. We love your support. So give us a subscription, hit that like button, go visit Tim's drawing room. Let me know what you think.
Yep.
Hit that like button there, subscribe. There will be more content coming up this week, multiple videos by Saturday, probably hopefully 3 or 4.
If you've enjoyed the diamond painting, I may be doing more of that. Let me know if you would like to see some more. This is kind of how I chill out a little bit during the day, during my time off, but I just wanted to do something different tonight. I wasn't feeling, putting on the makeup and all that. Nothing personal to y'all. I didn't want to offend anyone by not having it on. Um, so just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's hanging around. If you catch this on the replay once again, thank you so much.
Thank you for all your
Shout out to
support.
our friends.
Yeah, shout out to our friends Pete Johns and Frank Turzo and Thomas Christ and all those other folks over there at the burgeoning musicians community here on YouTube. And a bunch of great people. Look up the Community Pulse, Your Music Live, and what does Thomas Christ do? What's his thing?
He does also music from the locals, and by locals I mean people on the internet. He has he asked me why I didn't put my stuff on there, and I said, well, I thought that your audience was a little bit more on the metal side, and he said, no, it's not that way. Everybody can put stuff on there. So he formally invited me to come put my stuff on there. So
for true crime stuff, you might want to check out The Lifeboat with Tommy Scoville. It's pretty good.
For gaining the save files.
And Once Upon a Playthrough.
Yep. And also, recently I've gotten into, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Stanley Simmons, which is Gene Simmons' kid and Paul Stanley's kid. They're doing a duo nowadays. Go check them out. They're really good. I've really enjoyed them so far, and they're just kind of at the beginning of the game. So there's that.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we shall see you next week. Next week will be episode 30. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We'll be at episode number 30. So we will see you all next week. Thank you very much for coming by. If you're catching us on the replay, thank you for watching. You have a great rest of your day, everybody, and we'll see you in a week. Thanks for watching.
In the night, he was waiting for me under a neon sign, and I almost died when he looked in my eyes, and he smiled and said, "Oh, and he said, let's run away." I said, okay, but I was really thinking